Hello, I am the Pickled Onion Knight and welcome to another video on my presentation pack folders. Today we're going to be doing folder number 9, which takes us from the 7th of November in the year 2000 to the 15th of July 2003. Yeah, not much to say from this point on, so let's just get on with it. And it starts as usual with the index here, and we're continuing on from last time with the Millennium stamps, and this is November 2000, and it's the Spirit and Faith stamps. And again, the stamps are a bit more interesting than the cover, so that's a step in the right direction. And they're all various different things, which I don't know what they are. So then we've got sound and vision. Oh, excuse me. It says all sounds and sights, I suppose. It's difficult to have sounds on stamps, but, you know, they tried it. Hopes for the future, which is some children with face paint on. Very good. Then some Christmas stamps with all sort of, I think that's Hallmark designs on them. I'm not sure, but that's what it looks like. Hallmarks for something or other. So yeah, bit of an odd one that. What we got here? Cats and dogs. There's been a few recurring themes like that in the stamps, and yeah, these are all sort of black and white art stuff, like the sort of thing that you might see as some sort of motivational poster in a trendy person's office or something. I don't know. Moving on, we've got weather, which again, this is another one that has a companion miniature sheet with all 4 of these in a block, which is quite good. But yeah, they're quite good stamps, really. Then we've got submarines, which is all different Royal Navy submarines. Yep, so that's that. Then we've got England definitives. So we've got the, what's that? The second class, the first class, is it? Yep. European mail, I think that is, and 65p. Which is something. Double-decker buses. This is obviously, these are all individual stamps, but they go as quite a nice strip, I think. I think it'd be a shame if you just used one of them. I think you should use it as the strip, really, because that's obviously what it's designed to do. Hats. Fabulous hats. Yeah. And then pond life. Down here you see there's a fish and there's a frog on the cover, look, and yeah, pond life. Punch and Judy! All your horrible, scary favourite things from when you were a child. And every child universally hates Punch and Judy. That is a fact. Nobel Prizes, so that's obviously literature. That one I dare say is physics, maybe. I don't know, I can't read these ones. But it's the 100th anniversary of the Nobel Prize. Yeah. This is Flags and Ensigns. This is a miniature sheet as a presentation pack, and it's quite a good one. And oh, for a lot of people that don't know, that is an official flag of the British Navy. Submarines can fly it. A lot of people think that's a pirate symbol, but it's actually submarines. I don't think they do anymore, actually. I think maybe they've banned it now. But from the Second World War up to at least the 90s, I think submarines were allowed to fly the skull and crossbones. That might be an urban myth, but I believe that to be true. Christmas 2001. So look, little robins dancing around, bird baths and annoying a snowman. Look at the beginning there. What's this? Rudyard Kipling's Just So stories. Now, I haven't read any of the Just So stories, but there's obviously famous for the Jungle Book, and a poem called If is one of Rudyard Kipling's things, which Telly Savalas rather did as a hit single, I believe. Was a spoken word version of Rudyard Kipling's If. And what else is he famous for? Exceedingly Good Cakes. So, the Golden Jubilee, that's all pictures of her Madge at various stages of, well, a 50-year reign, I suppose. And then occasions, which I don't think is actually... That's not another greetings one, is it? Some of these stamps, I think that one and that one were actually released as smaller issues later on in stamp books. Perhaps that one as well, I can't remember. But some of these were released as smaller issues later on, which I'm pretty sure I don't have, but they were. So... But they're not these big elongated ones. They're like a normal postage stamp size, like a half that size. What's this one here? Coastlines. So various coastlines there. Don't ask me where, because I don't know. Circus stamps. Yep. So there's all different circusy things. Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother. So, lots of stamps there. There she is in a big hat again. We like the big hat one. In fact, did I not show this pack in another folder? Have I bought... No. No, that is right. No, that's not the same pack. That's just the same picture for some reason. Okay. Whatever. Airliners, so there's all different bits of plane here, close-up things. I don't know what most of them are, so don't ask me. World Cup 2002, so again there's a miniature sheet with some football-y stuff, England football team, blah 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 blah, then a blank. What's that? England, Scotland, Wales, Northern Ireland. That's the 4 regionals. So yeah, I mean these haven't really changed that much over the years. So not very interesting. The friendly games. I don't know what that is. Some sort of friendly athletics. Don't know. I should really read some of these and find out what they're for. Peter Pan series there. So all the different scenes from Peter Pan, although obviously not using any of the Disney artwork because that would be very expensive. The Bridges of London. So what have we got here? Well, that's obviously Tower Bridge. That's Westminster Bridge. I don't know which one that is. That's the old London Bridge, I think. And actually, it says on it what it is. Blackfriars. I've just noticed it says Blackfriars. And this one is the Millennium Bridge, the walking one that wobbled when they first put it up. Astronomy, again, is another miniature sheet as a presentation pack, and I quite like these ones because it saves me buying something separately, because I do intend at some point to have the miniature sheets that go along as companions to certain presentation packs, but if they're just going to do the miniature sheet as the presentation pack, obviously I don't have to do that. I already have it as the pack, so it does save me a bit of money when they do that. Pillar to post, this is different pillar boxes through the ages. I don't really know anything more than that. Christmas 2002, there's some Christmassy style flowers, bit dull. Wilding Definitives, and these are really, really good if you don't have the older Wilding stamps. But I can see them becoming an issue, if any. Luckily, none of the Wilding stamps, the original ones, are worth very much. But I could see things like this becoming an issue if they were. People would buy the cheaper version off the miniature sheet, and especially like on eBay, when people don't really know a lot of the time what they've got and what they're selling. Yeah, but it's a good thing anyway. Nice little, and again, it's a miniature sheet in a pack, so it saves me buying something else. Birds of Prey. Well, yeah, 2 of them in various different flights. Yep, there's that. Occasions. I don't know what that's for, but I mean these are just. I don't even know what these are. You know, it's like a shopping list of. I mean, to be honest, I mean, if I wasn't just collecting all presentation packs, these are utter bullshit. They really are. I wouldn't even bother to put these in a stamp book. DNA in the Genome is a pack here, and there's, you know, some stamps that go along with that. Yep. Fruit and Veg. This is another one. This is just... These aren't stamps. These are a set of stickers that you would give to a 4-year-old to put on their homework. I mean, what is this? What is this? You know, it's no wonder stamp collecting's a dying thing when you think, oh, people, yeah, just print that. People will buy it. They're fucking idiots, stamp collectors. They'll buy anything. Yeah, that's what you think, isn't it, Royal Mail? It's terrible that it's true. Extreme Endeavours is all people going to various extreme places in the world. And then the second set of Wilding Definitives, I think there was only 2 different sets. Well, there's not that many Wilding stamps, I'll be honest with you. So, yeah, it probably was only 2 different sets. So, yeah, 1953 to 1959, that set. Then we've got the Coronation. So 1953 Coronation. These are actually quite nice stamps. I quite like these. And then you've got Prince William of Wales. Deliberately Welsh. Duke of Cambridge now, you see. Moved up in the world. And then a blank, and then some Scotland, what is it? A British Journey. So there's scenes from Scotland there that you can look at and imagine you're there. Right, so that is, yeah, that's folder 9. Right, so that was folder number 9. And I think we're at the point where stamps are starting to get quite interesting again, to be perfectly honest. I hope I wasn't overly sarcastic with the ones that were there. But yeah, as we're coming out of the first few years of the millennium, stamps start to get a bit more interesting again. Well, I think, anyway. So yeah, that's it. Folder number 9. I look forward to seeing you for folder number 10. As usual, you can contact me using the Twitter thing, and then there's going to be a video up here that is a previous upload to this one. There's going to be a video here which is randomly based on your YouTube selections that you already like, and then up here there's a subscribe button next to my face. So that's it. I'll see you in the next video.